Recently, I started tracking my own expenses, so I thought it would be interesting to make a video about it. For someone who spent most of her life in the Philippines, one of the biggest adjustments that I had to make here in Canada was dealing and managing my own expenses. If you're planning on coming to Canada or just recently settled here or bagong graduate lang kayo, hopefully this video will help you. Adulting. Let's begin with the most basic need, housing or accommodation. If you're new to Canada, you will most likely be renting. The type of place you will be renting will depend on your needs such as family size, comfort level, and syempre budget. As for me, I live in Edmonton, Alberta, where the cost of living, I would say, is average to above average compared sa mga malalaking cities like Vancouver or Toronto. The monthly rent here typically costs between $500 if you want to rent a room and about $1,700 if you're looking for an average fully furnished house with 2 to 3 bedrooms. Now, depending on your contract, this may already include utilities such as water, gas, and electricity. For a single person who's really frugal, you can find a bedroom for rent for $500 that already includes utilities. If not, utilities typically cost around $300 to $700 per month. As for me, nung nag-start ako, I rented a 2-bedroom condo unit for $1,320 including utilities and underground parking. I shared this with another person, so I was paying around $720 per month, which is one of the tipid tips that I would recommend. For this video, we will use an average housing cost of $720 per month including all utilities. Next is transportation costs. Now, if you live or plans to live in major cities, you have the option to use public transportation, which is convenient sa mga lugar na to. But if you will be settling sa smaller towns, you almost need your own car to get from point A to point B. Sa Edmonton, you can buy a monthly Edmonton Transit Service Pass or ETS Pass for $100 per month, and you can use this pretty much get to most places within Edmonton. If you opt to get your own car, well, of course, the cost will greatly vary depending sa sasakyan na kukunin mo. In my case, I bought a 2016 Toyota Corolla, which I was paying $314 per month. On top of that, I was paying $256 for car insurance. Mahal, di ba? Well, this is a lot lower now than when I first got my car kasi new driver at new car. So, pag bago ka talaga, mataas talaga yung babayaran mo na insurance. Though, it usually goes down after about 5 years of having a clean driving record. Anyway, my round-trip travel to work usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. So, including yung mga miscellaneous driving like pagpunta sa groceries, running errands. So, transportation costs me around $80 of gas expense per month. In addition to that, you have to consider the cost of maintenance, which for me was around $60 per month. So for transportation costs, you can set aside a monthly cost of $600 per month if you will get your own car. I suggest kung nagbabudget ka talaga, use public transportation since okay naman dito sa Canada in general, especially if you're in one of the major cities. Pero yun lang, pag winter, medyo mahirap and tiis lang talaga. Next is subscriptions and yung mga recurring bills. Currently, I have term life insurance, which is $35, cell phone and plan, $50. Of course, we all need a form of communication, whether it be for our job, school, or personal use. If you're in a budget, you can opt for a prepaid plan. And if you decide naman to go with a plan, this can cost you around $50 per month. Netflix, $20, Microsoft Office, $10, and of course, Costco, $5. All of these cost me about $120 per month. syempre kahit nagba-budget, kailangan medyo nag-enjoy pa rin naman tayo para di tayo mag-burn out. Next is food and groceries. On average, I spend about $200 per month on food and groceries. This vary quite a bit every month depending on how much I eat out, which I try to lessen now. Siguro this amount is about average and you can definitely lower this if nagmi-meal prep ka or you're really looking for good deals. Student loans. Ito guys, I wanted to still add to here although I just finished paying my student loans last year. Because I think a lot of people, especially yung mga bagong graduate, can really relate to this. I used to pay about $100 every month to pay off my student loans, which are national and provincial. Yung interest rate is about 3 to 6%. So for me, nilalakihan ko yung hulog ko pag medyo nakakaluwag ako. National student loan natapos ko siya noong 2020, while yung provincial, last year naman. Overall, you can expect to be paying $1,950 per month, but please note that this is a very conservative estimate. I just realized that I missed a few expenses in this video after I recorded it, such as emergencies, dental costs, medicine, registration ng car, eating out, shopping, at mali pa akong nasabi ko sa total cost ko sa transportation. So these are just the basic ones. So maybe if you are making a budget plan, I will add a 20 to 30% on top of this. Also, if you really want to be more accurate, I suggest you track your own expenses. Hopefully, this video helped and nabigyan kayo ng overview kung magkano ang monthly expenses ko nung nag-start ako mag-work at mag-rent. Sa future video, I will get you an updated one kasi this year, iba na ulit yung situation ko. Thanks for watching, guys!